I did everything right, and it still wasn't mine. And one morning I woke up and realized something was wrong. I didn't know what I wanted. Not one thing. I thought it was mine. It wasn't. 61 years old. And I didn't have an answer for a long time without noticing. I was 24 when I took the job. Big company, stable salary. My mother cried, the proud kind. And I remember thinking, even then, this doesn't feel like mine. But I didn't say that, not to anyone. I had wanted something else since I was 19. I wanted to teach with kids, real kids. But the salary wasn't there, and the plan was already moving. The plan doesn't ask for your permission. It just starts moving, and you move with it. And the thing you actually wanted, you put it somewhere quiet, and you keep going. I married David at 28. He was kind. He is kind. This isn't about him. It never was. We bought the house at 31. 3 bedrooms, good school district, 40-minute commute. I remember standing in the kitchen the first week, looking at the walls, and thinking, this is real now. This is where I live. Not, I'm happy. Not, this is what I wanted. Just, this is real now. I didn't notice it then, but that was the moment. I had stopped asking, is this what I want? And started asking, how do I make this work? One is a life, one is a job. The kids came, 2 of them, 4 years apart, and I loved it. That part was real. That part was mine. But somewhere in those years, between the school pickups and the deadlines and the dinners, I became very efficient. Everything on schedule, everything handled, nothing wasted, including myself. I forgot how to feel what I actually wanted, not what was needed, what I wanted. I remember a Tuesday night. The kids were in bed, David was reading, the house was quiet, and I sat at the kitchen table and thought, if I had 1 hour just for me, I don't know what I'd do with it. I literally didn't know. At 19, I knew. At 43, nothing. I kept thinking I'd figure it out later. Later never came. I want to tell you about a moment. I was 45. A party, friend's house, nice evening. Someone asked me, just making conversation, Linda, what do you love to do? I opened my mouth. Nothing came out. I stood there, smiling, trying to find an answer. And there was nothing there. Not because I was sad, not because my life was bad, because I had been so busy becoming who I was supposed to be, that I had no idea who I actually was. I said, oh, you know, the usual things, and I changed the subject. On the drive home, I couldn't stop thinking, what do I love to do? What do I love to do? What do I love to do? 45 years old. No answer. After that night, I started paying attention to myself for the first time in years. I tried things, a painting class, a writing group, a garden. None of it felt like mine. And then one afternoon, I was dropping something off at a school. I walked past a classroom, door open, a teacher explaining something to a group of kids, and I stopped in the hallway. That feeling, the one I had at 19, before the plan, before all of it. It had been 26 years, and it was still there, just waiting. That's the part that hurt. Not that I chose wrong, not that my life was a mistake, but that it had been there the whole time, patient, quiet, waiting for me to come back. I went back to school at 47, part-time, 3 years. My mother thought I was having a crisis. Maybe I was, the right kind. I got my first classroom at 50, 26 years after I first wanted one. And it was good, it really was. But it was also 26 years. Those don't come back. That's not a complaint. That's just true. I'm 61 now. I still teach. I'll teach until they tell me to stop. And I'm glad I found it. I really am. But I think about all the years I spent being responsible instead of being honest. Responsible to the plan. Responsible to the expectations. Responsible to everyone except the 19-year-old who knew. She knew. She always knew. I just stopped listening. There's a version of you that has an answer. Right now. Today. And the plan is getting louder than that voice. The plan is always louder. That's how it works. But the voice doesn't disappear. It gets quieter, year by year, until one Tuesday night you're sitting at a kitchen table and you can't hear it anymore. And then someone asks you a simple question, and you open your mouth, and nothing comes out. Don't wait until you don't know, because one day you won't, and you'll remember this moment. She always knew. I just stopped listening. I found it eventually. But eventually is a long time. If you've ever put something off because it wasn't the right time, I kept thinking it wasn't the right time. I don't know why. I thought I'd get to it.